All right, Gemini, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for December 25th through the 31st of 2017, and this video is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out that link down below. We're using the actual size of the constellations, which does change the signs from mainstream astrology. All right, so Gemini, this week we have your ruler now direct. He went direct last weekend, so things are moving forward for you. I think a lot of this has to do with your work or routine, whatever you do on a daily level. That's where your ruler is, but it's also, I think, a lot of concentration on relationships right now. You have the Sun and Venus in your 7th house, which is where Saturn has recently entered into. In fact, on Monday, Venus is going to go over Saturn in this relationship sector. So a lot of you, I think, starting to take some things seriously in this area, seeing where you want to have committed relationships, this long-term approach, and another step in the right direction this week. Wednesday, Thursday, Mars trines Neptune, so there is some easygoingness. It is bringing in some easygoingness with that work and routine. And Friday, Saturday, Mars shifts into your 5th house. So you'll likely notice going into next week a bit more drive and ambition towards expressing yourself, maybe having some fun and connecting to the things and people you're passionate about. All right, so let's look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, Gemini, so here's your chart for the week. Here's your ruler Mercury, now direct in that 6th house. Excellent, excellent week for implementing basically all the stuff you've learned these 3 weeks regarding routine, regarding health, regarding regimes, time management, energy management. A lot of you have rehashed your work in many ways, and so now it's an implementation week. He still has to get out of his shadow. He's still building some momentum, but you're building some momentum this week, and really good to, I think, cultivate that day-to-day stuff. So here's your 7th house, loaded up with the Sun, Venus, Saturn, and where Pluto's already been. So this is the house of relationships. I think there's been more of a focus on here lately. And with Venus, this connectivity, wanting to enjoy, wanting to connect to your relationships, which can be great. Now on Monday with Venus over Saturn, there is this more grounded approach to relationships that you've recently started to take, and there might be another step in the right direction with this on Monday. Venus does also rule your 5th house of self-expression, so maybe you do want to take seriously some of that stuff which is close to your heart, which does give you joy in life. And I think this is a great time for this stuff anyways. You got Jupiter in your 5th house, really helping expand your self-expression and hobbies and interests. And again, the things and people that are close to your heart and give you joy in life, there is just more of an opportunity here to connect on that level. And Wednesday, Thursday, Mars does trine up to Neptune. So there is this supportive energy coming in with the, again, work, where you're probably just feeling quite easygoing midweek with this area. You're taking action, but then you're also very receptive at the same time. This is also involving friends and network circles, so maybe feeling a bit easygoing in that area. And then once we get into Friday, Saturday, Mars enters your 5th, whereas this more boost and directness to your self-expression, to having some fun, to getting into your creative side, playful side. And so that's going to be with you for the next month, and you'll probably notice that shift this weekend. All right, Gemini, so that's the week in a nutshell. Hope you have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next forecast.